Day 6, run 10 miles a day for 30 days done. Still feeling pretty good. It was honestly a little bit harder today. I slowed down my pace. I was feeling a little bit of pressure on my knee, so I slowed down and it immediately felt better. But I also think it's a little bit harder today because of the weather. It's supposed to rain a little bit later today, but right now it's a little bit cloudy, a little bit murky, and it's probably affecting my mood. Or it's just the running. So this marks 60 miles for this week so far, and officially the most mileage I've ever done. And someone brought it up to me yesterday. Dang, thank you for commenting in the comments that the hardest thing to starting any new habit, running, YouTube, posting on Instagram, not just social media, but reading, the hardest thing is getting started. But it's a funny thing is that when you get started and then once you complete whatever it is that you want to complete, you thank yourself afterwards. I always do, because there's a bunch of things that I want to do with my life, and there's a bunch of habits that I want to do to make myself a better person, to make myself a more productive person. And it's tough at first, but then I get started and then I thank myself after, and I tell myself, or I ask myself, really, why didn't I do this before? But then the next day, same thing happens, it's hard, and then I might skip it. But then when I do it and I get started again, I thank myself after. So really the hardest part is getting started, and once you get started and you do it for 30 days or 60, I think it's 66 days. It takes 66 consecutive days to make something a habit. So once you do it for 66 days, it becomes ingrained and it's just a part of your life, and it's no big deal. So for example, for me personally, the gym was once like that. It was really hard to get up, go to the gym, find the motivation to go to the gym. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what to eat, and I was just a newbie at it. But went every day for a while. Even on my rest days I would go and just do some light cardio, and I always thank myself after. But after a few months, 6 to 9 months, it actually really wasn't a big deal, and it just became part of my life. And the same thing also goes for tracking my calories. When I first started in my fitness journey, I was eating better, but I was still not really losing as much weight or making as much progress as I wanted to. So I had a friend of mine just tell me, hey, you should just track your macros. Download MyFitnessPal, and that's what I did. And at first it was tough. It's not necessarily tough, but it's just time consuming, and I just didn't want to do it. I don't know why. I was lazy. I really didn't see the benefit, even though he told me that's the key to losing weight, is that you have to track your food, you have to track your macros, because then you'll know exactly what's going into your body and then how much energy you're expending, and then you can manipulate the factors so that you can lose weight. So did that for a while, and I've actually been tracking my macros pretty consistently for, I would say, 4 years now, 4 to 5 years, I want to say. I started my fitness journey right around 2014, so then, yeah, and it just became a habit, and it's no big deal, and it's just part of my daily life. And that's why I'm doing my 30-day challenges at the same time. I want to do that because those are the habits that I want to do, that I feel like if I can get far enough, it'll just become ingrained in my life, and it won't be something that I have to write down anymore. It won't be something that I have to keep reminding myself to do every single day, because right now, for a couple of the habits, I have to go to my phone, set an alarm clock, and write it down in the morning, every morning, of what exactly I'm going to do. I have to look at my spreadsheet and I have to track it, because that's how my brain works. But you know, if I get past these 30 days, I mean, it takes 66 days, you know, hopefully I'm gonna keep some of these habits and it'll just be a part of who I am, and it'll make me more efficient, make me a better person, whatever it is. And I feel like that's what it is. You just gotta get started. You'll thank yourself, and you know you will. Everyone's been through this, and everyone knows. Just get started. Hope you all enjoyed that video. Thanks for sticking around this long. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked the video, and if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my channel. See you tomorrow.